Yes, good morning, children. Today we will discuss this degree measure theorem. Very, very important theorem. It is theorem number 10.8. What is degree measure theorem? The angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle made by it in the remaining part of the circle. What is given? A circle is given. In this circle, there is a minor arc AB. You see the figure. AB is the minor arc, and in this minor arc AB, the angle AOB is subtended at the center by this minor arc AOB, and the same arc AB subtends angle ACB in the alternate segment. Alternate segment means if you join AB, so AB is up to A to B, it is one segment. So B to A again, it is the remaining part, you can say, or alternate segment. So AB is one segment, and from B to A it is another segment. AB is minor arc. If you move along arc, AB is one segment. The minor arc BCA means it is the major arc. It is the major arc. Now, in short, what is given in this degree measure theorem? AB is here minor arc. It subtends angle AOB at the center, and the same minor arc AB subtends angle ACB at the remaining part of the circle other than AB, right? So from BA, it is on the circumference from B to A, there is a point C. So ACB is another angle made by this arc AB on the circumference, right? We have to show the angle made by this arc AB at the center, that is angle AOB. So this angle AOB is twice ACB. Twice ACB. So this is known as degree measure theorem. So sometimes there are three cases to prove this degree measure theorem. So here it is in this figure, it is a minor arc. AB is a minor arc. Sometimes it will be a semicircle. Means the lines, this AB is the diameter at that time. So AB is a semicircle. Sometimes the points will be above semicircle. So at that time it is a major arc. So that means we will prove this degree measure theorem in three cases. Case first, when the arc is a minor arc, and then when the arc is a semicircle, and third, when the arc is a major arc. You see case first, we will prove here. Case first, I will how to write given part in this COR. You know, the circle is denoted by COR, where O is the center, R is the radius. R is the radius here. So what is AB? In which AB is a minor arc. AB is a you see from the figure, AB is a minor arc. It is given. It is half of the semicircle. AB is a minor arc. We subtend angle AOB. Subtend means it makes angle AOB at the center. Subtend means it makes angle AOB at the center, and it makes the same arc makes angle ACB in the remaining part of the circle. Means other than AB, from B to A, from the major arc, it is angle C. So ACB is the angle made by this arc AB in the remaining part. What we have to prove? To prove the major of arc AB, you can say this is major of arc AB, or directly you can say AOB equal to twice ACB. AOB is twice ACB, or you can write major of AB arc is twice ACB. Means the major of arc is the angle subtended at the center, that is AOB, which is twice of ACB, right? So very simple proof here. We will do construction part. We will join CO. We will join, you see, join CO and produce it to point P. I have mentioned angle there in this figure, angle 1. You see angle 1, angle 2. AOP is angle 1. Then COP is 2. I have mentioned here in figure. ACO is 3. BCO is 4. And angle A here is 5. B is 6, right? This will become very simple by using these angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 here in this figure. Now see proof taking case 1. I will use angle 1 equal to angle 3 plus 5. You know, exterior, if you produce any side of the triangle, that you will get exterior angle. You will get, if you produce any side of a triangle, you will get the exterior angle. So angle 1 equal to 3 plus 5. In class 7th, you have read this. Exterior angle equal to sum of two interior opposite angles, right? This is first equation by exterior angle property. So angle 2 equal to 4 plus 6 by exterior angle property. If you add these two results, angle 1 plus 2 equal to 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Now see the proof. Next page for this. This was page number 166. Now see next page. Page number 167. If you add 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 can be written as angle AOB, right? And 3 plus 4, and for 5 and 6 I will write 3 plus 4. Why? Because angle 3 equal to 4, 3 equal to 5, 4 equal to 6. Why 3 equal to 4, 5 equal to 6? Because you see, I will move back to the same page. This OC equal to OA. In a triangle, when two sides are equal, then angles opposite to them are also equal. 3 equal to 5. Similarly, OB equal to OC, that means 4 equal to 6 by the isosceles property of a triangle. When two sides of a triangle are equal, then angles opposite to them are also equal, right? So what is this? For 1 plus 2, I will write angle AOB, and it is 3 plus 4. Instead of 4 and 5, I will write 3 equal to 5, 4 equal to 6. So 3 equal to, for 3, this 5. For 5, I will substitute 3 again, and for 6, I will substitute 4. So AOB is twice angle 3 plus 4. So AOB is twice. What is 3 plus 4? See the figure. 3 plus 4 is, another name of 3 plus 4 angle is ACB. So AOB is equal to twice ACB. This is by degree measure theorem. This is by degree measure theorem, right? Thank you.